Hello, this is our last assignment this semester for ISIN 305. It's been a long ride, but I've learned a lot, and this assignment in week 13, we're working on the shopping cart, which is the last section we're going to do with our project. And one of the first things we had to do was create this cart folder underneath the ecomstore. You have to put it in the right place. And then we just did a local upload on the files, and within our cart.py and our views.py we had a couple of to-dos. I want to start with the views, and we had a function here that's going to show the cart, and this is what the user is going to see when they look inside their cart to see what items are in there and whether or not they want to remove or update. So you can see that we define the function as show cart, and it gets two parameters, the request and the template name, and the template's going to upload the cart.html file, which sets up the cart page, and then it's going to post the request of the user, which is going to be like the quantity, what you're going to add, and then you can see here you have the remove. If the user submits the remove button, it's going to remove the request from the customer from the cart, and the update, likewise, if the customer wants to update the cart, it's going to take the request and update the cart. And then it has the page title listed. This is your shopping cart, and then it gives the final subtotal here along with the cart items. And then cart.py, we had a couple of to-dos as well with the we started here, I believe. So we updated a single quantity. Define update cart is a function. The request is the parameter, and it's going to take the item ID and the quantity, because there should be only one unique item ID for each item. That's why it's a primary key. And then it's going to take if the quantity is greater than 0, save it into the cart, or else remove it from the cart. And then that's how you add. The customer is going to add his items, and then it's going to be the opposite for remove. It's still going to take the unique item ID, and then if that's so, it's going to take the single item ID, which is going to match the item ID to the request, and then it's going to remove it, and it's going to delete it. And then the cart subtotal is going to calculate the total for the items in the cart, taking the cart total plus the items in the cart price times the quantity, and that's how we get our final price for everything inside the cart. And then outside of those to-dos, we really had just to update some of the files in CCS files and a couple of the other files that we already had. I know that the catalog template tags was a hard one for me. I struggled with because I forgot to upload this file, and that really allowed me to have a functioning web page once I tried it into the server. And we had to add the line of error, the CSRF error, and this is where we had to put that token in here, and then we also had to finish the code for the proc.html where we had the post. It's going to post items into the form under the product.html to put it into the cart, and we need to submit, and then it's just going to show the add to the cart. I mean, this really defines the form that we're going to see when we add items to the cart. Also, we had to update our URLs file, which was pretty simple to get, just to have that URL direction to the cart if the user wanted to navigate to the cart. And then the settings too, we had to add the cart application in there as well. And then if you look under our static CCS, we had to add in this error list for a list of errors if a customer was entering a non-numeric number for quantity or certain errors like that. And once we covered all this, you can see that I tested it and I got the necessary table of cart items in there, and it updated it through the database when I ran the MySQL show tables use ecomstore to prove that it added it to it. And now I'm going to show you what it should look like within the web server, what the website should look like when it functions. I know I don't have a lot of categories in there due to my time constraints. I'm just going to show you what I have, but I will add more before it's over. You go to symbols, and you look in the crash symbol because I like to hit this symbol really hard. You can see we have our button and our quantity. I selected 3. I'm going to add it to the cart. When you add to the cart, this is your shopping cart page that we added, and I can switch it to 4 and update it, and it changes the price, or I can remove and then I have nothing in my cart. That was really what we focused on this week in ISIN 305. Again, I'm going to add more categories and products, but due to my time constraints, I just want to get this video and demonstrate my understanding and just get it done. Happy holidays, everybody. It's been a fun ride, and I've learned a lot. Thank you, and this concludes my demonstration of ISIN 305 Week 13 assignment.